All right, all right, all right. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 5 p.m.
Stop. All right, all right, all right. Thank you guys for being here with me here at Audrey's Reading Area. Today is, what's today, you guys? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. What do I do on Tuesdays? Yes, that's right. Educational Tuesdays. Educational Tuesdays. So I have a fun and exciting book that I'll be reading to you. Yes, another fun and exciting book. Yes, yes. Donated to me by my girl Sheena G. Thank you so much for this book. Explorers in the Universe, from Mercury to Mars. Thank you so much. Yes, but you know I want you to go over to YouTube and hit subscribe first, right? Because I ask you that all the time. Don't forget now. It's free. It's free. Yes, I'll be reading this book. Fun and exciting book. Explorers. Wow. Explorers of the Universe, from Mercury to Mars. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what it says. Thanks again, Sheena. Thanks for being here, Sheena, and my mom, Bev. That's right. So it says, join Dr. H. So the author is Renee Horton, PhD. That's Dr. H. And the artist is Patrick Giles. Sketch artist is Derek J. Luke. Yes, some serious pictures in here. Join Dr. H and BB as they explore the planets in our Milky Way, starting from Mercury, the planet closest to the sun. They land on each one to experience firsthand how different they are from their home planet, Earth. Along the way, they land in some sticky situations as they learn exciting facts about the planets and the rest of the universe in this wacky adventure series. Oh yeah. Thanks again, Sheena. So let's see what this book says. Let's see what it has in store for us. What kind of action and adventure this book has. Well, all right, look at this. While most people love to have adventures on Earth, Dr. H wanted to explore somewhere far more exciting. Her purple VW Beetle, named Boucher Beetle, I like that name, Boucher Beetle, BB for short, had a magical ability that no one else knew about. BB was excellent at driving on roads, but it could also travel in space. That's BB. That's Dr. H. Wow. Dr. H was ready to have a space adventure, so she hopped into BB, and they whooshed straight in the air. They traveled through Earth's ozone layer and were soon surrounded by billions of stars in all directions. Where should we go first? Dr. H asked as she sat in the driver's seat. Why don't we visit the planets today? BB suggested, and she liked that idea. BB turned around and sped towards Mercury, which was the closest planet to the sun. It looked similar to Earth's moon, rocky and covered head to toe with craters. Nice, that looks like fun. Head to toe with craters. Dr. H began to sweat the closer they traveled to Mercury, since it was the sun's neighbor. She slipped into her astronaut suit as BB landed on the surface. She hopped out and BB drove beside her as they explored the planet. Wow. I told you guys this would be fun and exciting. Dr. H grabbed a handful of sandy rubble off the ground and held it on her flat palm. It didn't fly away even a little. Wow. That's so fascinating, she exclaimed. Mercury has no atmosphere, so there's no wind or weather of any kind. They approached a wide crater as BB had an exciting idea. He drove up to the edge and smiled at Dr. H. The crater looked like a ramp. Hop onto my roof, Dr. H, he exclaimed as she hopped on. Wow, looks like fun. BB drove down the crater as they sped towards the center. They swooshed across and drove up the other side. Wow, but inside of driving out, BB performed a somersault in midair as they drove back across the crater. Dr. H held on tight as she enjoyed the fun ride. Since Mercury has much less mass than Earth, the gravity isn't so strong. We weigh about 1/3 of our normal weight here, BB explained excitedly. After several flips, BB drove out of the crater as they went on a bumpy ride. The surface was quite rocky, so Dr. H hopped up and down on the roof. Looks exciting to me. Fun and exciting. 2 days equal 1 year. Wow. BB, can you guess how long a year is on Mercury? Dr. H asked with a sly smile. I know Earth has 365 days, but I have no idea about Mercury. There are only 2 days in the entire year. BB couldn't believe it. Only 2 days in the year? It seemed so short, but it was true. When the pair was ready to move on, Dr. H hopped back inside as BB flew over to the next planet. Venus was next in line and the brightest planet in the solar system. If you knew where to look, you could see Venus in the sky from Earth. That car's taking off, going to Venus. They traveled through thick clouds and landed on the surface to find the gravity just like Earth. BB wouldn't be able to do any fancy tricks in the air. Dr. H hopped out to find themselves surrounded by active volcanoes. Active volcanoes. Wherever there wasn't a volcano was a deep crater. The planet looked like a stormy desert. Since Venus had such a thick cloud, there was almost no sunshine on the surface of the planet. It was dark and murky. Dr. H was already sweating in her astronaut suit, which made her giggle. At least there would be a little bit of water on Venus since the planet didn't have any to start with. Look at that. Interesting. Interesting. Do you want to play lava, BB? Dr. H asked as he grinned widely. Dr. H hopped back onto BB's roof as they drove around the planet. Like the kids' game of lava, BB and Dr. H tried to avoid the flowing lava and wide cracks on the planet. BB flew above the lava and landed once they cleared it. Because we all know that lava is hot. Aw. Lava to our left, Dr. H warned as BB hopped off the surface and flew above the lava. He was about to land when he spotted a wide crack. BB sped up and landed safely on the other side of it. Whew, that was close. Ooh. Ooh. What if he had landed in it? They had a fun time playing lava, but it was time to move on. Dr. H plopped back inside BB as they flew back into space. Earth was the next planet in the solar system, but since it was home, they decided to zip right past it and travel to Mars. They zipped past Earth and went to Mars. Look at that. Look at that. Mars was known as the red planet because it had a red, dusty, and rocky surface. They landed easily as they began to explore the planet. Dr. H pointed to a wide canyon to their left that was spanned far into the distance. Scientists think that canyons like these were created by water a long time ago, Dr. H explained. I didn't think Mars had any water. The polar ice caps actually have thin layers of ice, Dr. H stated. But before they could explore any further, they suddenly heard a strange howling noise. They couldn't put their finger on it until they spotted a massive dust storm approaching in the distance. Mars was known for their sandstorms. Uh-oh. Do you want to go for a Mars sandstorm, Dr. H? BB asked hopefully. It sounded like a lot of fun. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if I want to be caught up in some sand like that. Dr. H hopped back inside as BB drove straight at the sandstorm. When they were close enough, they were swept into the air and twirled around and around and around. Dr. H and BB shouted excitedly like they were on an amusement park ride. The sandstorm continued to spin them around the planet as Dr. H pointed out the window. They continued to travel with the sandstorm until they grew a bit nauseous. Meaning, yeah. BB flew out of the sandstorm and back out to space. Dr. H's tummy began to grumble, so they decided it was time to go back home. Oh, look, pointing, look, in the sandstorm. She slipped out of her astronaut suit and relaxed in the driver's seat as BB flew her back to Earth. She was excited to continue their space adventure next time because Pluto was her favorite planet. They had a long way to go to meet it. Nice. She is just chilling in her car, looking so comfortable. The end. Until the next adventure, Dr. H explores the universe, Jupiter to Uranus. Jupiter to Uranus. I got that one too. I'll be reading this one next week. Yes, next week. Thank you guys so much for joining me here at Audrey's Reading Area. Yes, and I do have Jupiter to Uranus too. Again, compliments of Sheena G. Thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Much love. Thank you for these donations. Now, yes, please hit like. Please hit share. Come on, share the video. Just takes real quick. Real quick. Hit share. All right. Thank you guys again for joining me here at Audrey's Reading Area while I read these fun and exciting books for you. Yes, I do. Now, going over to YouTube, I have I didn't even know I had this much. I was saying over 300, but I have over 425 videos on YouTube. Yes, I do. So go ahead to YouTube, go to Audrey's Reading Area and hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. All right. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. And I will see you soon. Like when? Tomorrow live at 5. I'll be live. Live, live at 5. All right. See you guys soon.